Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Career Launcher, and this is Shashank. So, today we are going to talk about CLAT 2026 Quantitative Aptitude previous year questions, and this is part 3 of that session. So, let's see what kind of questions we have got. So, basically, uh, CLAT test series is live, and this has always been the closest to the actual exam pattern. There are 48 all India mocks, and there are video solutions of not selected mocks. It is for all the mocks, and in-depth performance analysis is also there. Okay, now we are going to start with this particular set. Hello, Kartike. How are you? So now, what does this say? So it says that players are selected for judo based on their body weights from the following 10 weight groups. The first weight group is 48 to 52, second is 52 to 56, then 56 to 60, and so on. Kartikeya, I'm also doing great. So there is a weight group of every difference of 4. We have a weight group 48 to 52, 52 to 56, 56 to 60, and so on. And the last line, it says that the average weight of the players, just give me a moment, it is not. The average weight of players after selecting one player from each group. So basically, there are 10 groups, and there is one player from each group. So how many players we got? 10. Okay. Average weight is 68. So what is going to be total weight? That is going to be 68. So it comes out to be 680. That is the weight of 10 people. If one of the players named S leaves the team, so basically how many people are remaining now? There are going to be 9 people. Average weight comes down to 66.5. Okay. So what is the total weight? 9 5s are 45. Carry over 4. 9 6 are 54 plus that is 8. Uh, then 9 6 are 54. 54 plus this, that is going to be 959. So the average weight of 10 people is 680. Average weight of 9 people is 598.5. So what is the weight of S? That is simply going to be the difference, right? So what is the weight of S? That comes out to be 81.5. And this is the only information that is given to us, right? Now, I know the weight of S, and apart from that, I don't know anything. And so it means if weight of S is 81.5, in which category he must lie? He must lie to group 9. That lies between 80 to 84. Now, I don't know anything. So I am just going to proceed with the questions. Now, player S is from which weight group? That is going to be group 9. Got the answer. Now, the next one. Next question, what does it says? Right. That is going to be group 9. Okay. Now, if S leaves the group and 2 new people join the group, their average weight increases to 68. Okay. So S is leaving the group. Average weight is 66.5. Now 2 people are joining and overall weight increases to 68. It means the people who are joining the group, their weight should be greater than the average weight, then only average will increase. Is it or is it not? Yes, no. So my average is 66.5. I want to increase the average of 68. It means the 2 people who are joining, their average weight should be greater than 66.5. Then only average will increase. Now the question is saying these players cannot be from which group? That is directly going to be this. Because if I pick one player from group 1, the maximum weight can be 52. If I pick one player from group 3, their average weight is going to be 60. So average of these 2 people is going to be what? 56. So if I add two people of average weight 56 and my original average is 66.5, overall average will increase or decrease? Average is going to be decrease, yes or no? So it means that people who are going to be joining the group cannot belong to group 1 and group 3. So it means my answer of this question is directly going to be option A. It means those two people, both of them can be group 7. One can be group 4, another can be group 10. One can be from group 5, another can be group 9. These three are possible scenarios, and that's what question is saying. Okay. Now, the next one. What is the average weight of all players taken together? So basically, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, all three of them are in continuation of this question. It means S left and two new people joined. Now, what should be the answer of question number 3? That S left average is 66.5. Now two people are joining. Now what is the average weight of average weight of all the all the players taken together? What should be the answer? And why so? No, the question is simply saying that S is leaving the group and two new people are joining. Average weight is not going to be 68. Average weight can be anything. That's why question is asking about what is the average weight. S is leaving the group, two new people are joining, and what should be the average weight of their all 11 people? 9 people were after initially there were 10 people, one person has left. So how many people are left remaining? 9. Two new people joined. I don't know what their weights are. So basically, what is the average weight of all the people that we can have? That is going to be cannot be determined because I do not know the weight of those remaining two people. So answer of this question is going to be option D. Now, this one, question number 4. Understood? This one understood? What question is saying? Now, next question is again in the continuation that two people, there were 10 people, S left and two new people joined. Now, now average of all the groups are together, which group contributes most in the average, more contributes most in overall average? I don't know because I have no information about remaining two people. So answer of this question is going to be option D. Very nice. Question number 5. There were 10 people, S left, two people joined, and one of the new people is from group 4. Which group the other player is from? I feel like this is the easiest question from this one. Now, if I read question number 2, what does it says? Group 4 and group 10. Is it or is it not? So if one of the players is from group 4, the last player should be from which group? That is going to be group 10. Got the answer? Answer is option C. Understood? Yes, no. Okay. Now let's move on to the next set. What does it says? Now, a particular information about this set is that there are two questions in this set are wrong. CLAT has accepted it and they have rejected those two particular questions and not telling which two questions are. Now start. World fruit production went up 54% between 2000 and 2019 to 883 million. Five fruits species accounted for 57% in 2019 and in 2000 it was 63%. Now, nothing is given. What would I do then? Now I am going to move to the questions directly. This one, the first one. What was the world fruit production in year 2000? The world fruit production has went up 54% between 2000 and 2019. In 2019, it was 883 million tons. Now, what is the production in 2019? Okay. Kartike, how did you do it? This is in 2019. In 2000, it was something. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. If I am solving this in the exam, what I am going to do? I'm not going to divide 883 by 54%. I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do? I am going to take a random value of 500 because all options are close to 500 and I am going to increase it by 60%. So what is 60% of 500? That is 300. This value is going to be 800. It means my value should be significantly greater than 500 or not, right? So the only option left out is option C. That's it. I'm not going to calculate in this because calculation is going to take a lot of time. Understood? Now the next one. Next one, there are five fruit species. In 2000, they were accounting for how much percent? 63. And in 2019, they are accounting for 57%. Now, question number 7. Banana and plantains, watermelon, apple, oranges, and grapes. How I'm going to do it? I want to solve this question. What is the approach that I am going to take in this particular question? Banana increased by 1 percentage points. Okay. Watermelon was 6 lower than banana in 2000. Okay. Apple remained at 10%. So apple is 10%. Okay. Orange and grapes were half of banana in 2019. So orange was half of banana. Grapes was also half of banana. It means, can I say banana percent in 2019 should be even? Yes or no? So if banana should be even, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick an even number and I'm going to pick the middle even number. That is going to tell me whether I need to increase my value or decrease my value. So I'm going to go with B and see whether it works out or not. Banana in 2019 was 18. So in 2017, it was 16, 17 because banana increased by 1. Okay. Watermelon in 2019 was 6 less than banana in 2000. So banana in 2000 was 17. So watermelon should be 10. Sorry, 11. 6 less than this. Orange was half of banana, that is 9. Grapes was half of banana, that is 9. So 18 plus 18, 36, 36 plus 10, 46, 46 plus 11, 57. Does it match the value? Yes. So my answer is directly going to be option B. Understood? If the sum would have been smaller than 57, in that case, my answer is directly going to be 21. If this is going to be greater than uh, 57, then I would have thought of 17 or 16. More likely, I would have checked at 16 again. If it works out, it's fine. Otherwise, my answer would have been 17. Understood? So, whenever we have these kind of questions, instead of going with variables, calculating everything, just use options, get the answer very quickly. Adding, subtracting is always easier than solving everything. Understood? Kartikeya, that's what I'm saying. In these kind of questions, it's always better to use option. That's what I'm doing. So basically, it says grapes are half of banana. So I am assuming banana should be even. So I got only two values, 18 or 16. I am going to pick the middle number in the options. 16 is the lowest value, 21 is the highest value. So that's the reason I am picking 18. And it matched the value, so I got the answer. Understood? Option in these kind of questions is always a very fast approach, very fast approach. Now, question number 8. This one. Of the watermelons in 2000, 1/8 perished, 1/5 of the remaining was sold to be juiced, and 30% of the remaining was exported. If The percentage share of oranges in 2000 is equal to the percentage share of watermelons in 2019. How many watermelons were retained for home sale and consumption? Hello, Kushagra. How are you? You are late today? The question is giving all the information what happened in 2000 and what has happened to watermelons in 2000. Question is talking about which year? 2019. Okay, Kushagra, no problem. The question is giving all the information about 2000, that one-eighth perished, one-fifth were sold, 30% of remaining were exported. This happened in 2000, right? In 2019, it is talking about what happened for home sale and it is asking home sale and consumption. Do you think it makes a lot of sense, this question? कुशाग्र मैं भी बहुत बढ़िया. Now, basically, this question doesn't make any sense because there is no information given about it. So, basically, this question was wrong in actual CLAT. I told you in the start that in this particular set, there are two questions that are wrong. This is one of them. Understood? This one. This one. Actually, there are three questions wrong, but they accepted the mistake only in two questions. And in the third question, they said pick the approximate value or pick the closest answer. So only question number one, question number two were right. Remaining three were wrong. But out of the three, they said in one of the questions, pick the approximate value or whichever is the closest option. So basically, question number nine, the information that is given to us, if you look at this, there is no percentage, no value, nothing is given. So basically, you can't calculate anything. So question number nine is also wrong. There is nothing given in it. So this question is also wrong. This was asked in CLAT 2023, and these two questions they have accepted that they have made the error. So basically, this is definitely wrong. Now, question number 10. Very nice, Kartike. So basically, there is too much information that was given here, too many lines. So this was supposed to be wrong. More likely, they got it wrong. Question number 10. This was actually again wrong, but they said that pick the closest value. So they didn't accept that it was an error, but it was actually. Now this one, And I believe this is a beautiful question. And why so? Because this question has nothing to do with the original information that is given to us. It is a very simple question of profit, loss, and discount. It says Fruitopia and Fix both sold oranges at the same selling price. So selling price is same. However, Fruitopia gave customer a 15% discount. Fruit Fix gave 20% discount. The mark price of the Fruitopia is 75. So mark price is 75 rupees, and it is giving a discount. Okay, Kartikeya. No, Kushagra, that's not tough. Okay, let me tell you how. So basically, 75 rupees was there, 15% discount. So 15% discount means 10% is 7.5, and 5% is half of this, that is 3.75. Right. So this becomes 11.25. So this becomes 63.75. Right. Now, if I take a 20% discount on 80, because why 80? Because 80 is 80 and 90 are the two numbers for which I can calculate 20% very easily, right? So 20% of 80 is what? 16. So that is going to be what? If you give a discount of 16, what is the value you are getting? That is 64. That is very close to 63. Now, if you look at 78, Kushag, 20% is what? Close to 16, little less than 16, right? So if I subtract 16, this value becomes 62. Even if you increase it by some number, so it is going to be 62.5, 62.6. If still the closest value is going to be 80. So answer of this question is going to be option D. That is going to be 80. That is closest answer. Understood, Kushal? It may be, if you take 78, it may be 62.5, 62.7. Make sense? So this is, so basically in the exam, if you want to solve these kind of questions and if you are not approximating, it is going to take a lot of time. So Kartikeya, I am assuming that you are approximating and you are using options to the fullest. Yes, no? Kushag, you too? If you are trying to solve the sets and not using the options, it means you are not getting the answers of two sets in 10 or 12 minutes. You are going to take a lot of time. Use options as much as possible and get the answers very quickly. And if you feel like if you have done everything and if you feel like the answer is wrong, there are chances in CLAT the answers might be wrong, because this year also they made a couple of mistakes, not couple, more than a couple of mistakes. So so don't worry about it. They might make a mistake, so don't worry about it. If you're not getting any answer, just leave it and move on. Now you know the session plan. Monday is legal, Tuesdays quantitative, Thursdays English, and Friday is logical. And with this, we conclude this session. Thank you. Now, anyone wants to ask something? Okay.